all your memes are belong to us. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 memes from video games. For this list, we're taking a look at the funniest, cleverest, and most enduring memes that have emerged from the video game world.
So, Valve is, pleased to announce... Ricochet 2!
Number 10, it's dangerous to go alone. Take this, The Legend of Zelda. The offering of a wooden sword to Link at the beginning of the first Legend of Zelda game is a vital addition to your armory for the impending adventure through Hyrule. The meme that it spawned, however, presents you with more of a random assortment of items.
Sir, why does this pantsless child have a sword? I gave it to him. It's dangerous to go alone.
It may be a super cute kitten, a glass of beer, or even a lightsaber that takes the place of the wooden sword. Okay, that last one is pretty friggin' awesome, but you get the idea. As cute as that kitty is, he isn't gonna be much help on a grand quest. Until you get to the cat dungeon, of course.
It's dangerous to go alone, take this!
Oh, thanks, old man. That is really very nice. I can always count on you for help and friendly advice.
Number 9, press X to... Beginning with press X to not die, as coined by Yahtzee on Zero Punctuation, this set of memes poked fun at the worst examples of QuickTime events.
We're occasionally weathering button-mashing QuickTime events that call upon you to channel the spirit of Woody Woodpecker.
More recent examples of this are the press X to pay respects from Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, which serves as a great example as how QuickTime events feel like a cheap mechanic to award you with some illusion of control. Naturally, the memes are making fun of this. Fun fact, if you've ever called yourself a member of the glorious PZ Master Race, you have Yahtzee from Zero Punctuation to thank for that as well.
So that those dirty console-playing peasants don't ruin it for the glorious PC Gaming Master Race.
Number 8, Ouija, Mario is Missing, DOS version. Poor Luigi. We're sure he doesn't mean to come across as a creep, but he just seems to have that face that makes everyone uncomfortable.
Even Moot, head admin and founder of 4chan, would give Ouija his seal of approval.
It's not like his awkward stance and disturbing look is the only time he's been a bit weird either. The stare from Mario Kart makes you think there's something dark behind those big, pale eyes of his. Perhaps his creepiness from this kid's educational game was a hint at his underlying evil, but we can't be sure. There are so many unanswered questions, but one thing we know, Ouija will always be staring at you.
Anyone who sees Ouija becomes entranced by his stare, eventually becoming a Ouija themselves.
Number 7, Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog series. Not only are these brilliantly messed up drawings of the blue hedgehog hilarious, but they're a pretty apt metaphor for the decline that the character has seen in recent years.
Whoa!
Typically accompanied by a caption of "Come on, step it up" or "Gotta go fast," this crude drawing has become wildly popular with YouTubers and gamers alike. Given how terrible the games featuring the Sega mascot have become, it might be possible that soon Sonic will eclipse the real Sonic in popularity. Anyway, we hope so. How amazing would a big-budget Sonic game be? Oh god, I regret asking that. Don't you... Get it away.
Sonic Adventure 2, bitch! Sonic Adventure 2!
Number 3, Half-Life 3 confirmed! Half-Life series.
G-Man has 3 Illuminati tattoos. What else has 3 in it?
This legendary series of first-person shooters left so many lingering questions for fans that the desperation to finally get that third installment has kind of spiraled out of control.
Oh sweet, is that Gabe Newell at E3? Oh man, I hope he announces a new Left 4 Dead. Oh my god, that would be so sweet. I know, right? You could...
Any image of a 3 or an innocuous picture of Gabe Newell is comically analyzed as evidence of the game's impending release.
Half-Life 3 is one Half-Life after the Half-Life 1, which was just called Half-Life. 3 + 1 is 4.
Hey man, a small sweat mark on Newell's shirt made for pretty compelling evidence for one theory. But there are still so many layers of this conspiracy left to uncover. Be careful though, the Illuminati might be involved.
3 × 1 = 3. Illuminati has 3 sides. Half-Life 3 confirmed but also Illuminatified.
Number 5, Giant Enemy Crab, Genji, Days of the Blade. During a disastrous E3 conference back in 2006, Sony managed to repeatedly make a fool of themselves as they showed off their new hack-and-slash game.
The stages of the game will also be based on famous battles
Their claim that the game was based upon real battles from Japan's ancient history was proven immediately kinda false, as the aforementioned giant crab stormed onto the screen. If this wasn't enough for the internet to get stuck into, then the cringeworthy comments that came after gave them even more ammunition.
Giant enemy crab. Attack its weak point for massive damage.
Just as heavily ridiculed was the painfully obvious, you attack its weak point for massive damage, adding the cherry on top to a horribly awkward demonstration.
And you attack its weak point for massive damage.
Number 4, do a barrel roll. Star Fox 64.
Do a barrel roll.
Peppy Hair's kind of annoying catchphrase from the classic scrolling shooter became so popular in gaming circles that meme creators were inevitably going to get a hold of it sooner or later.
I got you, Big Daddy. Let's get him. Do a barrel roll.
The phrase complements anything that is falling over or flipping, whether it's two colliding dogs, a capsized boat, or even a helicopter pulling some sort of death-defying maneuver.
Do a barrel roll.
Spin this ship, damn it!
Google apparently loved it so much that every time you search for those 4 words, your screen will perform a 360-degree spin. Go on, man, try it now if you don't believe us. Actually, keep watching.
You did it! I was worried for a moment.
Number 3, Arrow in the Knee. The Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Although Fustro Da has spawned its fair share of memetic content, this stock phrase from the immensely successful RPG has become the meme most associated with the game.
I used to be an adventurer like you, and I took an arrow in the knee.
Memes generally alter the "I used to be an adventurer like you" part of the quote for an easy gag that anyone can get a go at. There are some smarter variations from the norm, but it's now more of a parody of itself, as the internet likes to mock its overusage.
What is this? Do you think this is funny? Shut up!
I mean, it became so prolific, it was even nodded to on Game of Thrones.
Something wrong with your leg, boy? Look at it!
Number 2, Leeroy Jenkins. World of Warcraft.
Let's do this. Leeroy Jenkins!
Oh my god, he just ran in.
If you ever need to charge headfirst into a dangerous situation, then be sure to channel the spirit of Leeroy Jenkins before you do. Even when facing a 32.33, repeating of course, chance of surviving your attack.
You go on ahead and take Private Jenkins with you, since he's the only other poor motherfucker who's crazy enough to go with you.
With Leeroy's sheer brashness inspiring you, anything can be possible, especially your untimely death.
God damn it, Leeroy.
The original video is now over 10 years old, but it is still popular enough to maintain a steady flow of brilliant images and, believe it or not, even a short film to honor Jenkins's heroic actions.
Leeroy Jenkins!
Before we reveal our top pick, let's have a look at some honorable mentions.
I've gotten word about a settlement that's being threatened by raiders.
Another one.
Ramirez, we're at the crash site. Get over here.
Ramirez, get to the roof and check out the supply drop.
Number 1, all your base are belong to us. Zero Wing.
All your base are belong to us.
An awfully translated cutscene from this probably forgotten shoot-'em-up game has become the source of internet lampoon ever since 1998.
What you say? Hold your base. What you say? Hold your base are belong to us.
It was meant to be an intimidating threat from an evil overlord, but instead it gave us the subject matter for possibly the first ever video game meme.
There's a new phrase creeping into our language from the internet, and it goes like this: all your base are belong to us.
The reaction this horrible localization has stimulated is doubly astonishing, as back in the late 90s, it wasn't exactly easy for anything to go viral, let alone a small section of dialogue from a really obscure game. Anyway, enough of that, let's dance.
All your base, all your base are belong to us.
Do you agree with our list?
It's no use!
Which video game memes have tickled your funny bone?
You've got some explaining to do. Slowpoke.
There are so many variations on each and every joke that we're bound to have missed one or two. For more memetic top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.